Wyatt picks up I guess, win over, will win in the first match when Luke Harper tried to interfere. Uh, Wyatt actually dodged both of the Wyatt boys, Rowan and Harper, and dove knee first into the face of Bray Wyatt, who was sitting out in his rocking chair on the outside of the ring. Daniel Bryan once again avoids catastrophe at the hands of the Wyatt family, but will he be able to survive this Sunday? 3 against 1 against all three members of the Wyatts. That's That's a question that will be answered this Sunday. But he lived to fight another day tonight. But coming up next, the tag team champions, Cody Rhodes and Goldust, in a non-title match against the Real Americans, Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro, along with Seb Couture. Can the Real Americans get a non-title win, putting themselves in contendership? We're about to find out. Let's get back to SmackDown. Uploading videos for a new promotion I'm creating on the PlayStation 3 with 2K14, and I will create matches and stories that people actually want to watch, in my opinion. But I'll have a show every day of the week except for Sunday. Unless I'm doing a pay-per-view, which will be on Sundays. But that's not until January 6th. But it's time for SmackDown, so let's get back. Let's see how SmackDown kicks off. The Real Americans pick up a surprising win over, well, not surprising, but it was a little bit unforeseen, as they pick up the win over the tag team champions Cody Rhodes and Goldust. Antonio Cesaro hits the European uppercut as Cody Rhodes comes off the top rope, and he gets caught with the very European uppercut for the 1-2-3. Could this put the Real Americans in a spot at number one contenders? Possibly at the pay-per-view. It could happen, but they haven't said anything about it yet. But we still got more SmackDown to get through, so let's see how the rest of the show continues. Mark Henry picks up a count-out win over Damon Sandow, who opts out of the match after getting knocked out of the ring by Mark Henry and deciding not to come back in. And opting to save his energy for this Sunday when he challenges Big E Langston for the Intercontinental Championship. Big E was on commentary during the entire match that only lasted about 2 seconds. And when Sandow tried to leave, or was about to leave after getting counted out, Big E came up behind him and tossed him back in the ring to get clotheslined by Mark Henry. It either looked like at one point after he got clotheslined, it looked like Mark Henry was trying to toss Sandow out of the ring or something of that sort, and he ran into Big E and they bumped heads or something. But I don't know if that was a miscommunication by Mark Henry and Big E, or if that was just some foul up, because they never really acknowledged it. But Sandow did make his way up the ramp and was followed closely behind by Big E, who chased him completely to the back as Mark Henry celebrated in the ring, I guess, as he got the count out win. But coming up next, my favorite Divas champion and yours, the longest reigning Divas champion. I guarantee she will get it. She's not losing this Sunday to Natalya, no matter how much people want to say she is. I believe she will be the longest reigning Divas champion, surpassing Melissa's reign this next month. But coming up next, AJ Lee and her protector Natalia, not Natalia, her protector Tamina take on the Bella Twins. Let's see how it all turns out. Once again, the Divas champion AJ Lee asserts her dominance over the Divas of the WWE by making Brie Bella tap out to the Black Widow submission after to pick up the win in the tag team match over the Bella Sluts, who did not deserve the Diva of the Year Slammy last Monday. AJ deserved it much more than the Bellas ever could. But it's not about winning awards for AJ, it's about defending her championship. And she will do that this Sunday against Natalia, who is on commentary. And basically did her best to try to put down AJ for the way she acts. But we all know that where AJ came from and what a great example she is for getting to where she's gotten to in her short career. But I guarantee she will not lose the title this Sunday. I'm hoping with everything I have that she comes out on top and becomes the longest reigning Divas champion. But coming up next, the worst wrestler in the world, John Cena, and some comments about the title match this Sunday that everybody knows. It's not the first time they've done this, even though they want to say it is. Chris Jericho is the first ever undisputed champion, beating Stone Cold and The Rock in the same night, and no one's gonna take that from him, no matter how much they want to try to pretend it's Cena or Orton. Most likely Cena is the first ever undisputed champion. He is not. It is the Y2J, Chris Jericho. And I'm hoping that Jericho comes back after the unification and lets the world know that he is the first ever undisputed champion. But SmackDown continues, so let's see how it all unwinds. Cena came out and gave one of his typical Superman speeches about how he's gonna win the undisputed title of both the championships that are hanging over the ring at TLC, and how Orton has a glass jaw and doesn't stand a chance against him. But bypassing all that, coming up next, one of the best tag teams in the WWE today takes on another of the best tag teams in WWE today. The Usos take on The Shield. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. The match is coming up next. It should be a good one. Let's see how it all turns out. The Shield pick up a win over the Usos, building up momentum going into TLC, where they will face CM Punk 3 against 1. After Seth Rollins picks up one of the Usos and what looked like to be the GTS, he then chops him and allows Roman Reigns to spear them for the 1-2-3. After the match, CM Punk comes up on the screen and says he's in what the Shield refers to as a clubhouse, or what he refers to as the Shield's clubhouse, where they usually send out video messages from, and sends a message of its own saying that he's beaten a member of the Shield the last 2 weeks, he says, and he's found weaknesses in their arsenals, and he intends to expose them this Sunday when he faces all 3 members. And they have to wonder, even if he goes down, how many of the Shield will CM Punk take with him if he goes down this Sunday. But coming up next, Rey Mysterio accompanies the Big Show in a one-on-one match against Curtis Axel. We all know why back will be, uh, they're going to be building the tag teams more and more. I'm not sure how I feel about the makeshift tag teams of Big Show and Wwe and Axel, but as long as they're building up the tag team division, I guess I'm okay with it. But just hope that they don't try to make these guys a permanent tag team and have them win the tag titles or whatever. But Big Show takes on Curtis Axel. It's up next. Let's see how it turns out. The main event match with Alberto and Kofi Kingston ends up not happening as Miz comes running down and hits Kofi from behind before the match even starts. Kofi was making his way down the entrance when Miz came up from behind and knocked him down and hit the skull crushing finale on the concrete floor, basically knocking Kofi out and not allowing the match to take place. After a commercial, we come back and it's time for the in-ring apology from Randy Orton. He tries to show video to Triple H of how he ran into Stephanie, and tries to tell him that it was all Daniel Bryan's fault for pushing him into her. But Triple H does not want to hear it. And then Orton shows another video of the ending of the segment last Monday. Well, the ending of Raw. Well, Cena was standing shoulder to shoulder with Triple H, Stephanie, and Kane. And he asked for an explanation about whether or not Triple H believes that Orton can be the face of the company and be the champion of champions. And all Triple H can say is he knows where his loyalties lie. And he walks out of the ring, leaving Orton and the rest of the WWE universe asking more questions. Will Triple H stick with Randy Orton, or will John Cena finally make that turn that we've all been waiting for? We'll have to wait for TLC, but I'm not spending the 50 some odd bucks to buy it. I'll try to find a stream and watch it there. But it should be an interesting show on Sunday. Not interesting enough, and not interesting enough to actually pay for it, but I'll be watching. But that's it for SmackDown. I'll be back for Monday, Thursday, and Friday. Oh, but that's it for now. Check out my promo video for my new show coming up in January. But for now, that's it. I'm out of here. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'm out.